I bought this, wait, it's blurring. Yeah, so I have a Macedonian red for today. It's that nice cheap wine crunch. Cheers to the beginning of the stream. That's terrible. It's real terrible wine. This whole bottle, I think it was €2.50, and it's a liter. A liter, it's what, like 5 gallons or something? I'm not entirely familiar with metric to imperial units. Today we'll be actually modeling a Kumo animation. I'll be doing something that is actually connected to another thing relevant to Kumo. I've been working with a girl in these parts. We've been preparing a Kumo plushie. I've wanted for the longest time to make some sort of merch. I was thinking about, I was just trying out socks and t-shirts and all of that stuff, and it just didn't work out. And I decided that the best way to actually approach that would be to make a Kumo plushie. And it's handmade. The girl is really nice. She's sweet. We've spent almost like, I don't know, 2 weeks on just on the fabrics, that sort of stuff. So I've received a couple of pictures showing the whole arms and legs and body being slowly stitched together. It's taken a while because the girl that it's making it, she's really trying to nail the expression with the distance between the eyes and the mouth. It's nice to see people getting involved into the project like they are, and it's kind of heartwarming. So yeah, basically the animation that we'll be doing today, or rather preparing today, is going to be a Kumo animation about presents. And the idea that I had in relation to this was he would have a present. In that present, when you open it up, it would be another Kumo face, like just looking at him, and then make that sort of strange mute face versus mute face type of thing, which I think I don't know, it's gonna be funny. Any plans on the release date on the merch? So hopefully it will be somewhere next week. I know it's really early, like I haven't done, I'm not very skilled in launching projects and that sort of stuff. It's the first time that I'm trying to actually work on the merch. I had like plans with shops and stores and whatever, but just slapping things on t-shirts, I don't know, it felt strange. And the other thing is I've ordered lots of samples for prints and all type of like socks. I've ordered socks with Kumo's face on them. I've ordered pouch, then it was like a makeup thing, and it's just, when I ordered them and I got them, they were really just the cheapest possible product they can find, and then they just print over it. So I don't know, for me that it wouldn't work. And I've been searching for someone. It actually took me like 6 months to find the right person to actually make the plushie, because apparently making a plushie, it's not that easy. I always have this straight frame right here, and that's because I want to circle through like 3 scenes, something like that. So I would usually go like, right now we have the end at 95, so perhaps we're gonna do 180 frames, something like that. I try to account for 30 frames of the hair falling down, so then the animation actually starts at 30 frames, so it's gonna be a 150 frame animation. And I have this first camera, and then I try to work in at least 2 other frames or scenes, I don't know how to say it, like 2 other camera angles, so that you would get like that triptych TRYPCTH. It's like the 3 picture thing. I'm always trying to work in that, or in that manner. I think it has a really endearing flow to it, and I think it's also good for Instagram stuff, because it's, you know, you're scrolling fast, and anything that lasts more than 5 seconds, it's gonna be too much. As you can see right here, if I click on it and go into pose mode, you can see I already have everything like rigged. So I'm usually just ready to go. I just need to think about, okay, I need a present. Okay, I can start modeling a present. Usually have it already lit. I usually have the file just ready when I've nailed the lighting, or when I feel the lighting was okay. Very clearly, I'm not gonna put the collision on this. How can I take care of this? Okay, let me just duplicate this, because I'm gonna use one for the collision and the other one is gonna be the actual texturized one. But I don't need these guys, so I'm just going to delete those vertices. So I have a half empty cube. Let me reset stuff and set up a solidify. I think it's going to be a much better solution. Get down with the thickness. Oh, that was a bad joke. Marcus asks, maybe I've missed it. Could you explain why you need a collision object? So the collision object is going to be inside because the Kumo inside is also going to have fur. So we need that fur to collide with the present. So when he pushes his head like a bit up in the present, it's gonna create those like collisions with the box. Hopefully that's the effect that we want to achieve. I think it's a bit better to have them separated because I can control the thickness. So if I calculate it and there are some problems with the particles or hair just popping through, because there's always going to happen, that's always gonna happen. I just have full control over how big or how small I can make the present, so I can kind of try and fake that collision effect. Here's an optimization big brain solution for you. We're gonna delete the faces at the bottom, right? Because we don't actually need them. This is the level of high Slovene IQ you can expect from this channel. Aha, na zdravje, Markus. Zdravje. That's very good. Or in our dialect is zdravje. Our dialect is a bit more, it's like Hulk trying to deep throat a banana. It's like very there's this particular sound in our dialect. Actual Slovene, it's very sharp, very squeaky clean. Like you would say gozd. It's the actual g sound. Wow. In our dialect, it's host. So it's like, host. Is this? I'm sorry if my stomach is not PG-13, but you know, you'll have to bear with me. So we have 150 frames, 150. This is, by the way, my highly scientific way of working around animations for Kumo. So it's 150 divided by, so we need 3 scenes. That means each scene is going to be 50 frames. 150 divided by 24 is 6 seconds. So that's going to be one. No, it's not going to work. This is going to be 6. 170 divided by 24, 7 seconds. Oh, 200 frames. 180, so that means it's 150, so we need plus 50, so 180 plus 50 is 230. So yeah, is that correct? I know you weren't expecting to be doing math. Joey, you don't have to master the tools to produce good work. Thank you so thank you so much. I always take, if you guys don't know, Eva Kremers is actually a really good creator on Instagram, on the platform. And Eva, I think, started like 2 years ago, or she explained it was like 2 years ago when she started. And I was like, what? I was floored because her stuff got publicized, publicity in New York Times and really good Dutch. Sorry, that was a wine burp. Some really good Dutch magazines. And she does it in a really particular way. And it's not like she mastered Cinema 4D or she mastered 3D, as far from it, like for all of us here, but she just does it in an endearing way. And she keeps producing stuff, and with every step you can see that she saw something in that previous render and she's just going to improve it for the next one. And that, you know, that has to be something that you master, a way of punching yourself and then trying to, okay, I can take the punches and I can develop stuff. You see, I just don't understand. And I've been on the actual freaking forum, like the Blender forum, where you do the tickets or whatever. And it was like, I wanted to check what's the situation with the hair system. Do they plan to do anything with the hair system? Is the hair system just in any way in their crosshairs or anything? And it's like, no, we basically don't give a shit about the hair system. Ah, good. Very good, guys. Fake, dude. You know what? And then I have to do this cheaty stuff to just get a working animation, and I don't know. And I remember when I was going through the Blender, like the ticket stuff from the programmers, there are some people there that have a serious issue with the way they behave and how they communicate, and they have a serious problem. Joey says, I know particles are getting an update, but it seems backburner right now. Exactly. And whenever people try to escalate it to the programmers, they are like, well, I'm the programmer, so yo guys, you're using a system that's how many years the particle system has been almost the same. I'm sorry if I really do apologize if I'm sounding like an but I can't tell you the amount of nerves that I lost because of this. Even though I'm drunk and I have a half chub or whatever, I could have been done with this animation a whole lot sooner. You know, I could have gone on a pee break. I'm not going on a pee break apparently because the particle system has decided to just not work with me on this one. Why do you have to feel like you're cheating all of the time when you're using a type of software? With particles, I've just made a tutorial on how to achieve a self-collision with particles in the native system by using a fluid physics simulations within the particle system. I need to cheat to have particles self-collide, and they say that because there's bake instability or whatever, and they get the funding, they have the payment. There is some serious responsibility issues right there. And then I'm supposed to do a tutorial on hair. You want an explanation of what density target means. Density target means that that's the density of the target. Oh, I mean, thank you so much. I don't know what would I have done without that explanation. So for anyone joining in right now, we've actually finished the animation. We've actually finished everything. I'm just gonna turn off these. I'm gonna let some of these play in the background. It came along really well. I'm really happy with it. Even though we had a slight mental breakdown somewhere in the middle, I'm really happy at how it turned out. I just wanted to say, really, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to join in. It's been a weird couple of months and this has been a really nice change of pace. In any case, thank you all for watching. I'll have this one probably on Monday or Tuesday, somewhere around then. I'll have it out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.